Ladies and gentlemen, I am Chef Paul, and this is the Dancing Palette. You can tell I'm not in my usual red jacket. It's football season, baby. It's tailgating. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Food is love. Love is memories. One of the greatest things that I always enjoyed. We never had a lot of money to be able to go to the games, so me and my college buddies, my fraternity brothers, we would get together, everyone would chip in, and we would cook depending on what we were making that day. So today we're gonna make 3 different things that I still make today. First one, you gotta be freaking kidding me, nachos. Baby, there's everything in there but the kitchen sink. I told you, I didn't get like this for no reason. We eat, baby. We're gonna have a good time. Then, we are gonna do something for all of you guys that go out to the games. We're gonna do a slow-cooked brisket in a brown sugar rub. Now, many people don't necessarily have the smokers and stuff like that. We're gonna cook it in a slow cooker, and then when we bring it out, we're gonna put a hoisin sauce on. We're gonna give it a bit of an Asian twist to it, baby. And we're gonna go ahead, make an Asian slaw with a sweet Thai chili just to give it a little bit of zing to it. Get that sweetness, get that unctuousness, and get that bite to it, baby. And then finally, we are gonna go ahead, we're gonna take a trip down to New Orleans, and we're gonna be making po' boys. We're gonna be making shrimp po' boys with our fried onions that is gonna go on top of it that have been soaking in hot sauce. Baby, come on. Let's get this party started. We've been getting let's get this thing going, and you can't start tailgating. You know tailgating, we gotta have a drink, gotta have your jersey, you gotta get the food rocking. We're gonna get moving right now. We are going to take our meat. Now, here you go, we're gonna start counting out. My son always calls this one, whatever the hell's in the pantry is what we throw in. So we got ground beef, which we're gonna open up right over here. We've got ground chorizo. We've had bacon rendering behind us. Because everything's better with bacon, baby. We're gonna drop all this stuff right on in. We're gonna get this baby going. And we're gonna let this sucker go. Now the question is, why is it called, you gotta be freaking kidding me, nachos? I used to be a teacher, and I taught for many, many years. And I was a drama teacher, and I was a debate coach. So a lot of times I would invite my students for a celebratory dinner at the end of the year when they were graduating and stuff like that. I would cook dinner for them and things of that nature. But they decided this was a group that loved to play video games, and they wanted to come in earlier. And they're like, can we play games? Can we do this? Can we do that? And I'm like, yeah, sure, we'll do whatever you want to do. And I came out with these nachos. And Lou Manchu, I'll be tagging you on this episode. Lou, we also called him Spoodini. That's a different story, and to be honest with you, you really don't want to know how we got that nickname. The minute he came out, he said, you gotta be effing kidding me with everything that's gonna be on here. What's gonna be on here? Let's put it that way. We've got the ground beef, we got the chorizo, we got the bacon working, we got white queso, we got regular queso, we're gonna have refried beans, we got salsa, we got jalapenos, we got banana peppers, we got shredded cheese, we got our green onions, and we got the cotija cheese. Baby, you gotta be freaking kidding me. That beef is starting to work. You're gonna get that going, you wanna let that move. You're gonna let that work itself out, break it down. And while that's going, we're gonna start working on all of our other dishes for today. Next thing you want to do, while that's working, get yourself an onion. We already talked about how to cut an onion. Chris, come on in here, baby. We're going to do a nice simple cut. go around the onion itself, then do a nice little slice right in there. Chop that baby right on up. Just like Johnson & Johnson's, baby. No tears. That's how we make it work. We're gonna go ahead and drop that onions right on inside there. Let that start to work. Let all that, Chris is behind me right there taking pictures of the food, because you know what? I may be the person who's talking, but the food is the one that's the star. And we're gonna make this baby work. We're gonna then go ahead, we're gonna start, we're gonna make the Asian slaw real quick, because that's gotta start to marinate for a while for the shrimp dish. This is where we start making things a little interesting. Radicchio. Beautiful color, beautiful flavor. Use that nice little unctuousness when you eat. We're gonna go ahead, chop that baby right on up. There you go. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's get our bowl. Drop that in. Okay, we're gonna drop that right on in. We've got shredded carrots. We're gonna dump that right on inside. Kale. Holds up a lot better. And it's just not the same as cabbage. We're gonna drop that in. We're gonna go ahead, sweet Thai chili sauce. You can make it on your own, and I already told you before, my goal is to make your life easier. If you can find it at the store, then maybe use it. You know? We got the sweet Thai chili sauce. This is going to be our, oh yeah, babe. That's going to be our dressing for this particular dish. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a fork. We're going to toss that baby around. This is going to go on our brisket. Now, the brisket, as you've already seen, we went ahead, we put it in a slow cooker. Listen, not everybody has the ability to do, you know, smoking with these giant machines and stuff like that. And we're gonna have an episode with one of my dear friends, Ed Dixon, runs Dixon Smokehouse. Oh baby, his food is so good. And we're gonna go ahead and put that show together for you, and that's gonna be the one where we're gonna talk about how we can create smokehouse food, little tricks and stuff like that that you can create. You know it's a little dry, I'm gonna add a little bit more. I like my salad a little wet. We're gonna add a little bit more. Remember, it's a roadmap, baby. You do what you wanna do. You wanna put that together a little early so that this can start to marinate, come together, and create an incredible Asian coleslaw. Look at that, Chris. Tell me that ain't sexy. That is beautiful. Hey, I'm sitting here with the Tuatanga Mailoa. I got my boy over here with a Junior Seau jersey. It's football season, baby. We are ready to rock and roll. We are all Dolphin fans. You can be whatever fan you want. As long as you have the love, you share. We do what we do. Baby, we're gonna put it together. We have a drink. We toast to all of my fans. I was hoping to have a friend of mine here. Believe it or not, he's over at the Hurricane game. So I don't hold it against him. He's a Dallas Cowboys fan. You know, whatever. But Eddie, I love you, my dearest friend. We are gonna rock this one out. We're making these dishes for you, and I promise to make sure that we got stuff coming back for you. So here, toast to you. So, really quickly, we check our meat. Oh yeah, baby. That's browning beautifully. That chorizo's starting to cook off. Those onions are starting to go. Now, before somebody tells me, before Uncle Roger, before Gordon Ramsay, before anybody else tells me, you haven't seasoned it yet. I know. It's gonna come. Trust me. It's gonna come. It's gonna be coming in there. when we build these babies, oh my God. You know, I never understood when Emerald used to say, I wish you had smell-o-vision. Until now. Oh, baby, this thing is rocking. All right, we're gonna go real quick because this has got to start to soak for a little while. Okay, this has got to soak for a while. We're gonna take the onions for our po' boys. When you see what I'm about to do, baby, go ahead, chop that up. Nice slices. Get that baby in a bowl. Pick your favorite hot sauce. Suddenly I can't whistle. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la, oh my God, this smell. La 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 la. La 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 la. We're good. All right, dump that in. Let these babies soak for a little while. We got runaway onions over here. Let that soak for a little bit. We want that to get that flavor. Leave that off to the side. And when we come back, we're gonna start putting things together. Don't forget, Dancing Palette with Chef Paul. Love you, baby. And we're back, baby. Having drinks. Making some wonderful tailgating food. While you were gone, we went ahead and added our taco seasoning. You can get it anywhere at the store. You find it in the Mexican aisle. You can go ahead, just use that. Also add a little bit of chili powder, some cayenne pepper. I like a little bit of heat to it. Some salt and pepper, taste it. Hey, it's up to you. How hot you make it, that's totally up to you. Why? Baby, it's your dish. I'm just giving you an idea how to make it. But that's already working. Our brisket, we already have our slaw done. We have our onions going. We're about to start seasoning our shrimp. What I love to do is use a wonderful Creole seasoning. Use whichever one you want. We're gonna go ahead, season those babies up. So we're going down to New Orleans, baby. It's gotta have a bit of a kick. Go ahead and work that in. Let those sit for a little bit. If you don't think you got enough, you know what? I ain't got enough. I want a little bit more. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Build that up. We're gonna let that rest for a little bit. Let that start to marinate all together. Now, one of the other dishes that one of the other components to our you gotta be freaking kidding me nachos is refried beans. I am somebody who loves refried beans. And there is nothing wrong. I don't care what any chef says out there. There ain't nothing wrong with you buying it out of a can. You make it your own. So, we have gotten it. One of the tricks that I like to do, because some people will say, well, it's so thick, it doesn't have a lot of flavor, it's just the beans. Baby, go ahead, get yourself some salsa. Add that right on in. We've had that on the stove for a little bit. Add your seasoning. We're gonna add a little bit more chili powder. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of cayenne, give it a little bit of heat to it, baby. We're gonna go ahead and mix this sucker up right there. Look how nice, soft, beautiful. Oh, that sound. I've always said it. That sizzling sound, that's the sound of love, baby. That is the absolute sound of love. Now you gotta always make sure you taste your food. See if you need a little bit more. Notice how soft that is now. Notice how silky that is. That's not normal refried beans. That's beautiful. Give me a minute. Oh, that's so good. All right. That's ready to go. Kill that off the stove. Make sure you wash your hands. You don't want to make anybody sick. Always wash your hands, folks. It's part of cooking, part of life. So, our beans are ready with the onions, the chorizo, that's ready. Oh, baby, putting this together is going to be oh so much fun. But before we do that, we're going to start grabbing our beef that we've had this. It was cooking for about 8 hours or so. Oh. We did a brown sugar rub. What we took is brown sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, whatever you want to put in it is what we're going to do. And that's been there. I know Chris is over there doing the over-the-shoulder shot, trying to pick up that shot. Chris, there you go, baby. Come right on in. Look at that. Tell me that ain't gorgeous. Tell me that's sexy as hell, baby.
That is money, baby.
There we go. So, where we're gonna give it a little bit of an Asian flair, since it already has that bit of that sweetness, and we got a little bit of the tartness over here. This is available in any market. Just go to the Asian section. We're adding some hoisin sauce to this, baby. This is going to change. This is going to take you when you're at the tailgate, when you're at the game. Adding this baby in. Oh, hey, that's Paul. He got good food. To that Chef Paul. Goddamn! We want to eat, baby. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're going ahead. We're going to mix this together. This is the first dish we're putting together. Oh. Here we go. Chris, I know you're on the other end of the camera. Come on over, baby. It's time for you to get on screen. Ben needs to show his junior Seiyao jersey. This is one of the great football players ever, God rest his soul. Try that, baby. I know it's hot. I know it's gonna be hot. You can see the steam off of it.
It's wee.
Try that, baby.
Fire.
There we go. He called it. Since he called it, we're ready to go. He's called it fire. We're gonna go ahead and start getting this ready. While we're doing that, real quick, we need to start moving some other things along. We want to make sure that, you guys aren't here forever. Because why? It's football season, baby. We got to get to the game. So, we've had these baby seasoning. All we've done is take some flour. Again, I don't know where you get your flour. Mine don't come seasoned. We're going to go ahead and add some of that Creole seasoning in. Mix that right on up. We're going to take our shrimp, drop it on inside, get a nice little batter on it. We've had our oil warmed up, ready to go. Shake that excess off. I already hear that sizzle coming up behind me, baby. That is loveliness. That is sexiness. Here we go. And drop that right on in. We got a few more here. Drop that there. This is gonna be one of those po' boys. And we're gonna make a hell of a remoulade sauce while we're at it. So that's gonna be working. Here we go. All our shrimps are in. That's going. Wash your hands. And we're gonna go ahead and start to build our brisket sandwich. And that, you gotta be freaking kidding me, nachos. Here we go, let's do this, baby. Once that's done frying, we're gonna let our shrimp set for a little bit, and then we're gonna get our onions fried up. Just to add, and then I'm gonna show you how to make a remoulade sauce. Oh, baby, so easy, so good. Here we go. Let's get this baby done. So we're gonna start with the sandwich. Get yourself a bun. Whatever bun you wanna use, burger bun, sourdough, anything, it's totally up to you. I've told you before, it's your sandwich. How do you make it? Hey, it's whatever you wanna have. But look at all that, look at, this is, look at the, this is so good. We're coming right on in. Stand that baby right on up. There we go. Whoever tells me, don't give me fat. Take off the fat, it needs to be lean meat. Shut up, go away, go to another car. You're not tailgating with me. Fat's flavor, baby. Fat is flavor, so we got that stacked up. You know what? Joe, my son, you're behind the camera. I think we need a little bit more. What do you think?
Yeah, just a pinch.
Just a little bit more, he says. Let's build this baby up a little bit higher. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. There we go. Just a little bit more. It's tailgate. It's football season. We do everything over the top. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get that wonderful slaw that we created with the radicchio, the carrots, and the kale with that sweet Thai chili. It's gonna give you a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of tart. Pile that right on top, just like that. Just a little bit more. We're gonna put that together. If that doesn't win you an award at the next tailgate party, call me. I'll go there personally and tell them what the hell do they want. I'll take care of it. That's the first one. Now it's time for You Gotta Be Kidding Me nachos. How do you put this together? You can't do it without a football, baby. We got the football running right on in there. You're gonna go ahead. That wonderful ground beef, chorizo, onion, bacon fat. Chris, come on over to this side, Chris. I want you to take a beautiful shot right over here as we're gonna start dumping all this stuff on. Because like I said, I already know all of our viewers are gonna say, you gotta be freaking kidding me. This is where it's gonna go, baby. Right on over the top. Look at that. That alone should be enough. But wait, there's more. We're gonna go ahead, take that wonderful refried beans with that salsa, smother that baby all over the top. Baby. But you know what? I'm like a ShamWow commercial. You would think, but wait, that's gotta be it. No, there's more. We're gonna now go ahead. We gotta head go our cheese. Drizzle that baby all over the top. Oh. You must say, but Paul, that's gotta be it. No, there's more. Oh, this shrimp, looking beautiful. We're gonna go ahead now with a white cheese all over this baby.
It's a food mosaic.
My son's making comments behind the camera. I haven't heard him yet, but oh baby. Banana peppers. Let's add these babies on in. You want some of that brine too. You want some of that wonderful feeling. Oh. And you must look at me and go, but chef, that must be absolutely it. It's called You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me nachos, bro. It's not something you can go pick up at your corner store. We're gonna do it our way. We're gonna add some jalapenos to this baby. That wonderful brine falling right on in there. That actually, believes it or not, gives you that salt, gives you that wonderful flavor. We're gonna add this on in. And I know you're gonna say once again, but that's gotta be it. Oh no. Get your salsa. Add that baby right all over the top of that. One more time, chef, that's gotta be it. Negative ghostwriter. The pattern is still not full. Get some shredded Monterey Jack cheddar cheese. Pour this all over the top. I can already hear Gordon Ramsay. You're doing too much! You're from England. I'm from Miami. We always do everything a little bit over the top. Some cotija cheese going right with that one. Nice little Mexican grated cheese to go with that. And of course you will say, we must be done. Negative ghostwriter. We still have some more to go. We're gonna go ahead and get some green onions. Chris, you might want to come on over on this side as I'm cutting this up. All these wonderful green onions scattered all over the top. Now, Joey, what's the one thing that's been missing off of this?
Bacon.
Bacon's already in there. We need some heat.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna need some heat. So I'm gonna show you how to make a very quick chipotle sour cream sauce to go right on top of this. Just to finish this baby off. Here we go. Get yourself some chipotle peppers and adobo. Drop a couple of them in there. You get that nice smokiness, you get that nice heat from it. Let's get our sour cream. There we go. Right out of the fridge. You can tell it's fresh. I just opened it. Here we go. We're gonna drop some sour cream on there. Now, someone might say, where's the guacamole? I'm not a huge fan of guacamole. Doesn't mean you can't put it on. You do what you gotta do. You put on whatever you wanna put on. We've been adding so much crap into this. This is a meal unto itself. Go ahead, hit your boat blender. Blend all that up. Blend all of that up. You know what? Just pour that right over. This wonderful sour cream, ooey gooey goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we're gonna start putting together that last po' boy. And we're gonna finish off this tailgating style. All right, folks. We've got the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me nachos with everything but the kitchen sink on there. We've got a beautiful, slow-cooked, smoked brisket with that hoisin sauce and that Asian slaw. And now we're down to New Orleans, baby, when you're playing the Saints. We've already had and fried up our shrimp. They're over here ready to go. we're gonna start doing that. We've had our onions that have been sitting in hot sauce. It's gonna give us that love, baby. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna fry these babies up. We're gonna go ahead and drop it in that seasoned flour. We're gonna go ahead and drop that right on in. Oh yeah. If you could smell again, we need smell-o-vision, baby. We need smell-o-vision. We're gonna drop this right on into the fryer. Get rid of that excess flour, drop that right on in. This is gonna go on top. That's on in, that's frying. Wash your hands. Get that out of the way. What we're gonna do while we're doing this, while that's frying up, everything always needs a little bit of sauce. We're gonna make a New Orleans remoulade sauce, and we're gonna make a really simple one that you can make at home. Get yourself a bowl, a little bit of mayonnaise. That's your base. Drop that right on down. I like my sandwiches wet. We're gonna go ahead and drop that in, a little bit more. We're gonna drop that right on in there. Get yourself some ketchup. Put that right on in. Ooh, baby. And we need a little bit of heat. Creamed horseradish sauce. It has that little lip. Hell with that. I want some, we need some love in there. Oh, yeah. Joe, too much? Too little?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Little bit more, he says. He likes it with a little bit of a bite. We're gonna do that. Then add a little bit of our Creole seasoning right on in there. Mix that baby up. Remember, everything is to your seasoning, to your taste. You want it hotter, you want it lighter. We're good. All right, we got some beautiful bread that we picked up at the bakery this morning. Open that baby up right down there. Don't open it up all the way. This, you make this, folks, this is good. You're gonna be a star at your tailgate party. You're gonna go ahead and put that in. Layer that all on the inside. All that wonderful sauce. Don't be shy. It's football. You notice we got beers on deck. We got drinks in the cup. Baby, we rocking it over here. Take your shrimp. Layer that, oh ho ho. Look at that. All that wonderful stuff right on in there. We'll wait, oh, these onions, they're done. They're ready to rock and roll. We're gonna put this baby together. Here we go. Looking for the tongs, can't find them, so screw it. We do it our way. I've never been conventional, so let's just make it our way. Put that right all over the top of that, just like that. Tell me that is not sexiness. And just to finish it off, just a little bit more sauce right over the top. Take your knife, go ahead, cut this baby right there. Get a nice sexy plate. Put that right on there. Oh, look at that. All of that falling right out. That is gorgeous. Here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Dancing Palette with Chef Paul. This is Tailgating. This is love. Love is food. Love is memories. These are my memories. Use mine to make yours. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. God bless you. Much love. See you next week.